wasn't even in handcuffs yet.
She said, how you bust up during the pandemic? Took time for me to run it up. Now none of my clocks be rented. I don't give a fuck, ever got a man but pay me. I'ma still.
Fuck going on YouTube, man? It's your boy K Sean 1 with 2 times. And as you can tell by today's title and today's thumbnail, all I could do is laugh, bro. Cause like, just know like this shit was not supposed to happen. But then again, everything happens for a reason, so we're gonna leave it at that. And before I start today's video, or before I even begin, you know what I'm saying, explaining what the fuck happened, leave all the hate comments, you know what I'm saying, to the people that, there is gonna be some people that's gonna watch this video and, you know what I'm saying, have negative comments about this, but we all make mistakes and learn from this shit, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep life going. So yeah, with that being said, let's hop right into this video. You know what I'm saying? It was Super Bowl Sunday, the Rams versus the Chiefs and shit like that. I was at my people's house, you know what I'm saying? We was drinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm legal to age to drink, I'm 21 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We was drinking, we was having a good time. It was the Super Bowl kickback and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get the vibe and shit like that. It was like 10:39 when I was about to leave. And you know what I'm saying, I think I only told one of my cousins. I told like one of my cousins, I think. I can't really remember, but like I told somebody. I know I told one person that I was leaving and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like 10:39, I left out the neighborhood and shit. As I was leaving the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't, when I left out the house, I wasn't drunk to like to the point where I couldn't walk. You know what I'm saying? I could have focused, I was focused, I know where the fuck I was, I know what the fuck was going on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I hopped in the whip, you know what I'm saying? I drove out the neighborhood perfectly fine. I drove out the neighborhood fine as fuck. Hopped on the interstate fine as fuck. But when I hopped on the interstate, I turned on the heat because it was cold as fuck that night. But yeah, man, I had the heat on. I guess me having the heat on, that shit like, bro, I guess I fall asleep. Put it like that, I fall asleep on the road. I fall asleep and I woke up in a motherfucking ditch, like, not a ditch, but like a marsh or some shit. On the highway and some shit. You know what I'm saying? Once that shit, I woke up, as soon as I woke up, bro, I see like, I don't think the car was smoking bad, but it was smoking. All I know is, bro, all the airbags was deployed out the car and shit like that. I got straight out the car, mind you, I'm still intoxicated, you know what I'm saying? I'm still drunk. A car was behind me. It was like 2 Mexican dudes. I think they was Mexican. I believe they was Mexican. And shout out to these Mexican dudes too, cause the story is really about to get kind of interesting, no cap. So, you know what I'm saying, as I got out the car, you know what I'm saying, these 2 Mexican dudes, they're helping me out the car and shit like that. I kind of really didn't know what the fuck was going on. I just know I got into a motherfucking, I just know I got into an accident, and like I need to get the fuck out the car, and I need some motherfucking help. So they helping me and shit like that. They're helping me, you know what I'm saying. I think, and I believe these same Mexican people took me home. Mind you, it's like, bro, it's like midnight. I believe it was after 12 o'clock. I believe so. They, you know what I'm saying, I believe they took me home. They took me home. I don't even know how they found my address. I want to say they looked at my wallet and saw my address, but everything was still in my wallet. Nothing was took. So shout out to them if they took me home. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all watching this, but hey, shout out to y'all. No cap. But they took me home, and me and my mama, we went back to find the car. No cap. Like, we ain't know, you know what I'm saying? We could have did, mind you, we could have did some very dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? We could have did the wrong shit. We could have, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't return to the scene after some shit like that, cause I could have gone to jail for leaving the scene, bro. It's so, bro. When I say I am highly blessed, like when I say like God just really just blessed the man, like I've been really blessed. I remember telling my mom, we gotta go get my car. I remember saying some shit like that. I couldn't, like I said, bro, I was drunk. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But like, I could focus. Like, I couldn't focus, but I could focus on some shit. Mind y'all, bro, it's a whole nother crazy story that's about to just happen while this is also going on, all in the same night. So, so as me and my mom, you know what I'm saying, we're on the interstate, we trying to find the car and shit like that. Bro, as we're driving, something just hit her back window. I'm telling you, bro, that shit shattered the whole back window. I lie to you not. We just driving. Whole time I'm thinking, damn, somebody shooting at us, bro. The whole window just shattered and shit like that, bro. If the devil hasn't been busy in one night, I lie to you not. The devil has been busy in one fucking night. So much shit is just going on, bro. So boom, we get to the place. We get to where my car is at. Man, listen, I'm just like looking at that shit. I'm like, hey, there's no fucking way I did that. There's no fucking way I did that. You know what I'm saying? A whole highway patrol, whole sheriff highway patrol that's showing up on the scene and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and him talking, and you know what I'm saying? I kind of realized what was going on and what was finna go down when he asked me how much I had to drink tonight. When he asked me that, I was like, yeah, this about to go down bad. And shit like that. So he asked me how much I drank tonight. And you know what I'm saying? I was a truthful person. I told him, you know what I'm saying, I had a couple shots, had a couple drinks, because you know what I'm saying, it was the Super Bowl. Very understanding. Problem was, I should have never fucking left that house. You know what I'm saying? That's where the problem kicked in. But I just thought I couldn't make it home, you feel me? Hey, God had other plans, I'm telling you. But, you know what I'm saying? I did a sobriety test. I did a sobriety test, you know, to see if I was drunk or not, which I was. My shit was like, what, 0.8? I think it was like 0.8 or some shit like that. But, yeah, after that shit, man, listen. He took me to the car. Mind you, I wasn't even in handcuffs yet. He just took me to the car because we was talking and he was doing like computer work and shit like that. We was just talking. We got back out the car because we was talking to my mama and shit like that. But I was really talking to her and because we was talking to the tow truck people or whatever and shit. So after that, you know what I'm saying, the police came back up. The police came up to me and he was like, I'm gonna need you to take a step about my car or whatever and shit like that. He was a black cop. He was like, you're being arrested for DUI. And shit like that. And at this point I'm like, fuck. Mind you, I'm still intoxicated and shit like that. So like, it's hitting me, but like it ain't really hit me. But like I say this, he let me drove like in the front seat or whatever. Like I had handcuffs. At this point, I'm arrested. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga read me my rights. Listen, this nigga read me my fucking rights. Like basically that nigga told me shut the fuck up on some shit. Like, you have the right to remain silent. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You can't say shit, you're going to fucking jail type shit. So I'm just like, bro, whole time, bro, I ain't even must have been worried the fact that I was going to jail, like I was being arrested and shit like that because of what I done. Because at this point I know what I done was wrong and I shouldn't have done it, but it was the fact that my mom was there and she had to witness that shit, and that shit like that's the shit that tore me up the most. The fact of seeing my mama had to see me, you know what I'm saying, being put in a police car and being, you know what I'm saying, being taken away on some shit. That shit had like hurt me because I'm like, damn. That wasn't supposed to be me. And you know what I'm saying? Say it like this. Doing shit like that, I'm gonna say it like this. This right here does not define like who I am as a person. We all make mistakes in life and like shit happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody's life got a story to tell. So like that's why I'm really big on the hate comments. I'm over that shit. So like I don't even like talking about the situation. I'm talking about the situation now because I felt like I was ready. But if you're watching this video, bro, do not call me about this situation. Do not. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. But like if you like send like a, you know what I'm saying, for the people that's watching this, send positive messages, send like glad you're okay type shit. Don't cause you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have that one person that's gonna come call your phone and be on something. Why did you do this type shit? You know better than that. Yada 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 yada. The whole time I'm not trying to hear that. Like, okay, we get it, I did, you know what I'm saying, I fucked up, did something bad, but I'm still alive. And it's like, you worried about me, if you worried, I feel like if you worried more about the situation more than like me being alive, then, you know what I'm saying, you need some serious help, no cap. Yeah, like, no cap, you need some serious help. But I'm just thankful to be alive, bro, but, and shit like that. But back to the story, no cap, I'm just thankful to be alive, no cap, like, yeah, it's like, so whole time, you know what I'm saying, we in the car. I'm in the, at this point, I'm in the police car at this time. So we just driving, we talking and shit like that. I'm just like, in my head, bro, what's going through my head, bro, was like on some shit like, man, I fucked up, my life is over type shit, tearing up and shit. Cause I'm like I'm tearing up because my mama had to see that shit, and like that's really what fucked me up the most. My mama had to see that shit. But damn, this shit dusty as fuck. What the hell? But that shit fucked me up the most. And shit like that. So we got to the jail cell and shit like that. I'm taking fingerprints. I'm taking a mugshot. Bro, they gave me jail pants. They gave me jail slides. Nigga, I got a whole fit on. I still had my I had a jersey on. I had this jersey on with a white shirt on. They let me keep that on. But cause I wasn't staying in jail. It was just like, the process of doing all that shit is a very long fucking process. So I've been in jail for like 8 hours straight. Maybe 8 or like 10 hours, bro. Bro, that shit was hell, bro. Like, no. Crazy thing is, bro. crazy thing is, at my bond hearing, like, not at the bond hearing, well, yeah, at the bond hearing, whatever, when I was talking to the judge, when I was talking to the judge, doing some cool shit, he even know, he see the vision in me that I'm not that type of kid to be getting in any type of trouble and shit like that, because I don't do bad shit. I just made a really bad mistake. So, you know what I'm saying, if you know me, like, bro, come on now, all I do is work, do this YouTube shit, and try to go have fun and be the best me possible and live life. So, that's me. I don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to college, that shit is dead. I'm just trying to strictly do the YouTube shit and, you know what I'm saying, live my life to the fullest. No cap. But, man, that shit was so hell, bro. Like, I don't know. But I'm just, like I said, man, I'm thankful to be alive. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I don't take life for granted. I really need to be focused on this. And that's another thing. I just really feel like God has been giving me these signs. Like, it's a couple shit that happened. Some bad shit done happened. It was crazy because, like, the night before that night, some bad shit was about to happen too. And I just felt like God was sending me these signals to, like, get right with this shit. Like, not even just with this YouTube shit, like, just with life period. Like, you need to get right. You need to get back in your bag. You need to get back on your grind and just really just grind this shit out. Like I said, I'm thankful to be alive. I'll forever say that I'm thankful to be alive, because, like, it could have gone a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see by the title, as y'all can see by the thumbnail, and I'm gonna pop up another picture right here. You know what I'm saying? That shit looks bad, but, like, ain't real bad, but, like, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? To be in that type of situation is bad. But like I said, man, do the right shit out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you on your shit, the days go by fast. Have y'all not realized that? Y'all ever realize when you're not doing shit at all, the days go by so fucking slow? But when you on your shit, like, days go by fucking hell quick. So I'm telling y'all, stay on y'all motherfucking grind. Do not let up off the motherfucking gas pedal. That's gonna conclude today's video. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoyed sitting here watching me talk about my tragic story of me going to jail, getting arrested, and being in a fucking accident. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. But I'm gonna catch y'all niggas in the next motherfucking video. Okay.